We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the LA Chargers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't burn no more. Celebrating, don't feel it no more. Gonna jump in a minute, but can't stir it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're turning on shore. What's it used to be a Ritz when your inside door? This, but you don't want to see more, you want to see more.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Second and 4. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll try to pick it up himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
1st and goal.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Pass all 80. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready.
Here's Walker. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Back. Liking 18. Let go.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Michael picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Ram.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And pass past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Home troops right. Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
Right back to him on first down. And a good burst there gets him 7 out to midfield. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
Hey, ram. 21. Hey, Kappa. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with the argument. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. Built us up. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Ready. 5-9. Set.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Tui Pelotu. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Third and 19.
Here we go. Seven Lions. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. And Shaheed going to go in motion. 2nd and 3. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
60 Vikings, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. It seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Check. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point open through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Hey, Ram. Hey, switch! Baylor Tiger.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Baylor Tiger. Crowd right. Set.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
3rd and 4.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Kappa. Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Set. Go. You're out. 5-9. 21. Home to trips right.
Here's Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston, 45 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now we've got a good one, Burrow now up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over the 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt. You talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game time, this stage of the contest. 2 yards on the carry there. it'll be second down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
There's no rest to shut it down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put it on everything that I love. Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ram. Baylor, Crowd right. Hey, Kaplan.
Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Herbert's going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 20-yard line.
59.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Derek Hall in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
At the 31-yard line.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
12. Hey, one line. Home sits right.
Now it's Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Let's go. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Set. Black 80, 21.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Baylor Tiger. 80. Go. 21. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Partner, a tie game in the 4th quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward and comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come on!
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Set. 380. Delta. Set. Hey, Ray. Oh, shit. 5-9. Hey, Kappa. Ready?
Herbert now. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 4.
60. Under 60 by 6. Set.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Smith and Jigba in motion right. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here now, 3rd down. Back to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now, he's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Clock It's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
70 Lions. 70.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. A big play here. 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Jefferson. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop them with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll get this complete to the tight end Garner. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Viking 18. Check, smash, check, Dragon 60. Ready.
He's back to throw. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
It's complete, and it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set. Delta. 59, 59. Crowd right. Baylor tight. Go.
Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for the Seahawks, they move back over 500 at 7-6. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fight me over,